Okay, section 2.2 is standard form, lines in standard form. Okay, we learned slope-intercept form last week, which looks like this. Standard form, both your x and y are on one side and your constants on the other. Okay? So what's interesting is if I wanted to get this in standard form, I would take y minus mx, right, equals b. B is your constant. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to get both x and y on there. If I wanted to solve for slope, here, the slope is actually negative a, over b is the slope when it's in standard form. Let me show you why. Y equals 3x plus 7. What's the slope? 3. Let's get this in standard form, which means I have a and b on one side. Is that right? So this becomes negative 3x plus y equals 7. That's your standard form.
That's not right. X can't be negative.
Right, I'm not there yet. Okay? When you're in standard form, there's a couple of rules. X is always positive, and both a and b are always integers. They're never fractions. So if you want to get it into standard form officially and you have a fraction, you're going to have to multiply everything by the denominator to get rid of it. Here, I have a negative 3. So if I multiply everything by negative 1, I get this, right? 3x minus y equals negative 7. So this is the exact same line. One's written in slope-intercept form. One's written in standard form. Now we said here that the slope was 3. The equation for slope in standard form is negative a over b. So what's a? 3. What's b? Negative 1. So if it's in standard form and you can remember that, you can see that you can know the slope just by saying negative a over b. Instead of solving for y and transferring it to y equals mx plus b, if you just remember negative a over b is the slope in standard form, you can find the slope, whether it's in standard form, without solving for y and getting into slope-intercept form, which most of you do. Okay? I don't think this section deals with graphing standard form. I think it's just getting equations into standard form and making sure your a and b are integers. X is never negative. So if there's a fraction, you've got to divide it or multiply everything by the denominator.
Can you help me on 2.1 when you're done?
Yes. Okay, so that's it for section 2.